Are you ready to dig up some donkeys? Stick around. Hey folks, welcome aboard. Keith here at Chicken Thigh Fishing. It is season 4. It's a beautiful spring day in New England. It's time to get after it. I'm very glad you're here. Let's go. So today we are out on Powder Mill Pond in Bennington, New Hampshire, and this is a pretty big for this area, little pond. It's a little, I think it's about 350 acres. A lot of shallows, a lot of stumps, a lot of timber, a lot of weeds, a lot of hogs. So we're going to try to find them. I expect the bite to be slow. I'm starting off with a spinnerbait in a moving section here because it's got a nice current that runs through here. And it's an old river basin, but a current runs through here and we've had a lot of rain. So I'm going to check the current first, but I have a sneaking suspicion that today might be a day of dropping some soft plastics or some jigs and maybe some really slow moving baits, swim baits and things of that nature. But we're going to try to figure it out. Springtime can be frustrating in New England, and sometimes it takes a little patience, but we got that. So let's go. All right, nothing yet, but man, is it good to be out here. That was a long winter. I've already thrown several baits. I took myself out of where the moving current was because I wasn't marking fish and, you know, I didn't have any action there. I've thrown a spinner bait, a couple different swim baits. I dropped a 10-inch Texas rigged worm, and now I'm throwing a swim bait, and I think I'm going to invest some time into a nice slow retrieve on the swim bait here, and just see if we can get some hungry heifer that we run it by her face. But it's turning into a little bit of a challenge because the water's moving because we've had so much rain, and wouldn't you know it, I have no front electronics. They're dead, won't work. So I had to turn this around, so I have to keep turning around. Fortunately, my console electronics are on a ram mount, so I can turn it. So at least I have that. But that makes this place a little treacherous because there's a lot of very shallow areas and a lot of stumps and rocks and things like that. And water is covering areas that usually aren't covered by water because there's so much water. So anyway, we're going to go with a slow swim bait retrieve, invest some time into this, see if we can get that big bite. good one. Oh, that's a good fish. Yeah. First fish of the year is a bona fide hog. Yes, sir. Take a look at that, Larry. Yeah. On the spinnerbait. Nice one right there. Hey, that's how we start the year. Awesome. Big fish. Yes. Oh yeah, that was awesome. So I threw that swim bait for a long time. I came out to some flats out here where it's super shallow. Then there's a river channel, super shallow. And I was hovering this spinnerbait, red and black, double Oklahoma blade, actually one willow blade and one Oklahoma blade. And he just smoked it. That's how you start the year. Welcome aboard and welcome to season 4. We got a nice little breeze, like a 5-mile-an-hour breeze. We got a great cloud cover. And I got weeds that come almost up to the surface around me, most of the area, which is a perfect setting to throw a spinnerbait and pull it slowly as you can while the blades are still fluttering across the edges of the grass. That's exactly what I was doing there, and that guy just smoked it, and that felt good. Haha. All right. I was actually thinking about moving to another pond because I wanted to get someplace where we were going to catch some fish today, and before that fish I hadn't had so much as a bump. All right, maybe we're on to something. So as far as season 4 goes, we've done some videos already and begun the season 4 on chicken thigh fishing. But the videos we've done so far were footage that was left over from last season. So this is the first footage of the 2025 season 4 season, and that is the first fish of the season. Let's hope there's a whole lot more of those this year. Well, folks, we knew it was going to be a slow bite. It's springtime, and we threw a ton of baits at them. I knew we were going to have to be patient. We were, and we got one nice fatso. If you're going to catch one fish, it's nice to have it be one of these. Nice fatso. Absolutely love it. So that's the way to start. Let's let this girl go. All right. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks for being with me to open season number 4. And hey, we only caught one fish. I'm happy with that, and it ain't snowing sideways. We'll see you in the next video, and until then, stay fishing, my friends.